Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. Hope y'all are doing great. It is a miserable, damp, icky, rainy day here. And I'm quite miserable, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna draw for our we're gonna start drawing our mixed media angel, so to say, on our for our background. Now, I just have a piece of watercolor paper. Of course, you can use whatever paper you have around. If you have mixed media, if you have watercolor, if you have printer paper, whatever kind of paper you have. So I have to decide whether I want to do it this way, so she's this way, but it doesn't. The composition doesn't look that great. So I think I'm gonna do it so this way. Now I want her fairly long, but all I'm gonna do is draw her face on here. That's usually how I do it. And then I'll go on and add from there. You guys can definitely paint on your background if you want to do your face. But I'm just going to do what I believe on here. And decide kind of, I folded my paper in half just so I can have an idea. I probably should fold it in half again. Which maybe I'll cut this. Maybe that's what I'll do. You guys, oh my goodness, the stuff that you guys are doing, I love it. There's nothing better than signing on to Facebook or Instagram or wherever and being tagged with your guys' pictures and all that you're doing. All right, so should I fold this way? Is that going to be too... I might want her face a little bigger, so I'll just use the other piece for now. All right. So let's draw. I'm going to use a mechanical pencil. You use whatever you have. If you don't, like to draw with a mechanical pencil, use a regular pencil. If you don't like to draw with that, use a crayon, color pencil, whatever you have going on. So I'm going to use... Now I have a few, I'm getting these for a giveaway, and I'm going to make some with my scan and cut. So I think today what we'll do though, I want her in the middle. So now this is just how I do it. You don't have to center all this stuff. You don't have to do it. This is just so I get an idea, like to see kind of where I'm going to put her. Should have moved with some paint. Oh, big painful day today. All right. So I'm going to use this as my guide. And all I'm going to do, very simple, is make a circle. And that's kind of where we're going to go off of our doll. Now, you don't have one of them? Use your gesso bottle. Use your non-stick cooking spray bottle. Use your Mod Podge bottle. Use whatever you have. Use a roll of tape. Use nothing. Just draw it. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. But this is what we're going to do. So I'm leaving this background here because my camera goes fuzzy, goes blurry when I don't have something taking the focus off. So this is what we're doing. And we're going to do a very sweet little girl. Now I put the circle over here because then when I cut it out, I still have some of this room over here. I would cut it out. And I'd still have paper left if I want to do her dress or whatever. Now, I will do the face first, and then I'll go on talking about what we're going to do for her body. So as always, you have your circle or your oval, whatever way you want to do it. We're going to do a very folk arty girl. I do have a video coming up of a 3/4 face girl. So that'll be coming up too, that if you want to try the 3/4 faces, they're fun. And just for a whole different look. So this is just kind of generally how I do it. If you want to be very accurate, because I can see I'm off there, but hey, I live off. I'm always off. You can definitely go down the middle. Where's the middle at here? Let me just judge. About there. So I can put this here. When I tell you my hands do not want to work today, I am not lying. Oh, it's driving me crazy. They hurt so bad. All right. Oh my God. All right. So we have our line. Now you can see how off I am. So I'm going to erase this off. Let me just show you real quick. Just lightly take it down. Does it have to be perfect? No. But you have an idea of where it is. And this is a little crooked, as you can see, as I'm going, but it's not going to matter too much. So now I'm going to go in. I want the line to go right between my nose and my lips. She's just going to be a cute little folk art girl. Really easy. So the eyes, we're going to make whatever kind of eye you want to do. Now, do you want to do a almond shape eye? Remember, I'm not gonna have you do measurements and all that kind of thing. Just eye it, because she's folk art and she's just supposed to be cute. So whatever way you want to do it. Now you can do your eye like this. Okay. And then, you know, just judge it and do your other one over here. If you want to get very technical, so to say, you know, so it's like matching on the same side, measure it if you want with your little ruler. Where's my little, I can't find my little ruler. But you can measure it to see how long this one is compared to that. I can see it's a little longer. And you can see here it kind of goes on the end. So I'm just going to kind of sketch it like that. And that will be something that we play with again, you know, down the road. Now you can make the second part of the eye just by sketching it. Nothing fancy. You could do your eye that way, or you can make it straight so you don't have the almond shape. I'm going to do almond shape. That's just how I'm rolling today. The nose, you see the line for the nose. I'm just going to erase it a little bit. And then I'm just going to do a little nose. Now you can do your nose like this, right? Just your little shelf. And I think that's all I'm going to do for her. I think since so many of you are doing this with me, and a lot of you don't do a lot of faces, I know. So we'll just keep the nose like that. Very simple. Let's just do the eyes and the nose and the mouth. If you're doing this and you want to use a different nose or different eyes or different lips, be my guest. I think it's awesome. I love seeing what you guys do. Now we're going to do her lips. Now, obviously, you can do her lips any way that you want, but you see we have the line here. And what I'm going to do is just a very simple circle here, and on the other side of that line, a circle there. All right? Just very little. Let me move in just a little bit more. Okay. And then underneath that, I'm just going to do an oval. All right, so you have your two circles and your oval, because she's going to have a cute little petite mouth, you know? And then you're going to go in and just trace to make your lips. And remember, we just go down. And now you got your lips. So you'll just, in between these two circles, you're going to do the little divot, and then you're going to take it over and take it over. So it goes in the corner. And then here, what I like to do, and it gets me, and this is something I do because my hands are in a lot of pain, and sometimes holding, you see how I'm holding the pencil? Like I have to hold things weird and everything because they just don't like to move the way that they should. But what I like to do is when I'm going out right here, I just take it that way and then take it down and then do the same thing here, out there and take it down. And then what I will do is erase that middle. And this is what you're left with. And you have her lips. And you can play, and then, you know, you could do your little line there if you want. You know, until we get down there to color. But there's our face. I've been watching Secrets. I've been watching Angie's Lupus Life. I've been watching, somebody asked me to give a shout out to everybody that I watch. And I'm afraid to do that due to the fact that I might forget somebody. And I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But I watch a lot of people. And I don't just watch art videos. I watch, like I said, I watch cooking. I watch vlogs. I watch all kinds of things. So I might one day do a disclaimer before I do it and go through my feed and name people that I love to watch. So many of you aren't even, you know, do vlogs who I love to watch, and all of you are inspirational in anything that you do, whether you're doing art or makeup or cooking or what have you. It's just comforting to me, and it's what I love to do. And I am just attracted to people who make me smile, make me laugh, make me think. That makes me happy. All right, enough of doing whatever. Okay, so I can see here, I'm looking in my camera, And I can see this eye's a little bigger than I might want it. So I'm just going to cut this eye off just a little bit. And I'm just showing you how to fix it. But give yourself, we know that we drew this eye out to the end here. Let's move it down here. And let's just put a line so we know where we want that eye to stop. So when you're coming over, you see, we know where that line's going to stop. And you kind of get a better view of where you're at. And then I'm going to erase those lines inside. All right. And there we go. We have our face so far. Awesome. Now, for our eyes, you can do this several ways. You guys know I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I got so much stuff here to give away. We have my circle template. I saw quite a few of you have one. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for that. But I'm going to take my favorite one. I always mark them so I know because, you know. But these eyes are a little bigger. So let's go with a different one. Now, I'm going to do one with this and one with just me doing it. So I'm just going to do that circle in there. Okay. And then over here, without it, I'm going to try to do my circle here. And you can see it's a little smaller. And I don't want to do an odd girl, so we all erase and draw. So many people say to me, oh my goodness, I erased so much. I don't feel like I'm getting it. But that's how you know. You're going to erase. Everybody erases. Especially because I'm not editing. I mean, maybe if people edit, you know what I mean? They will, see, that's still not big enough. I'm just going to. Oh, I have so much fun stuff to talk about. I should really start doing a vlog. All right, let's just keep it like that. We'll play with that after. All right, so you have your circles in. And now I'm going to take from this corner right here of this eye, and I'm going to make my eyelid. If you want to start your eyelid on the top, go ahead. But I take it from the inside corner to the outside corner. See that? And it cuts that eye off because you want that more of a sleepy look, more of a mellow look than this, which is like, oh my goodness, I'm going to pee my pants. I saw something scary. I was scared, you know? All right, so we're going this way. And make them as low or, you know, as much dramatic or not that you want. And then you see when you erase, you have your eye. Now you can see on this one, it's not really matching that one. So I'm going to take it and just add a little bit more height. And there we go. Took us 10 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Now, what do we do? All right, so now we have our face. So now I go in and I erase my lines. If I could find my good erasers that I have sitting here. Okay. Again, you can do this on any type of paper you have. But now you have this cute little moon face. Hello, little moon face. Hello. And now we decide, do we want to draw the neck and the clothes and make her all one piece? Or do we want to just take her head, glue her on, and then add the clothes with scrapbook paper? I don't know. So what I'm going to do is, this is my little face I'm going to use, and it's so cute. And you see those what makes it, honestly, are these eyelids. Okay, because it gives it like a very, I almost could make a moon out of her. I should make a stencil of this before I glue it on. So she's going to go in the middle. Now, if you want a neck, do you want it, how do you want it? Do you want a long, think about this. Do you want it to be a long neck? Very fancy, and then you can do her shoulders and her dress, just make it different. Do you want a heavier neck? All kinds of fun things. Oh, we got so much funness to try. So much stuff I want to say, be aware. So much stuff I want to show you. Okay, so here's this. This is where we're at. We're at 14 minutes. Y'all can do it. Get your face made. Decide whether you want to do her neck or not. I'm not going to do a neck, but I wanted to show you that if you wanted to do the neck, that's fine. I'm going to probably... do I want to do the neck or not? I'm so confused. because I want to show you guys a couple things. Maybe I'll do another face, and then that's what I'll do. Maybe we will do a neck. So she's going to be in the middle because we want her to have those beautiful wings that we're going to do. So I'm going to give her a neck. Now let me tell you something. If you put the neck going a certain way, and I'll show you when I cut this out, but you can make her looking up. You can make her, you see this is not in the middle, and it kind of looks like her chin, like she's looking that way. So make sure, because I noticed that a lot of you do this, and it's not anybody, it's not a bad thing, but it does make the after the finished appearance look different to you than what you're thinking that it should look like. I don't know if that makes sense. You want to make sure, I got to turn it this way, but you got to make sure that you are even with your neck. So she looks like she's facing straight. The way I had it, she looked like she was looking more that way. So does that make sense? So we're just going to do her neck like that. It's a little fat. I have a fat neck. I don't know what way I want to do the neck. I wish you guys were here with me. Oh, I would love to squish you all in my art room. And let's just play. I want to hear you guys screaming, oh, wait, let's do it this way. So that can be that one. Now let's draw another face real quick, and let me use something else. And you guys can, you know, if you don't want to watch the rest of the video, you can stop it here. It's pretty much where we're at, is the drawing. But I want to show you. I'm going to use my gesso. This can be a thing of mayonnaise. It could be the lid off of mayonnaise. It could be whatever you have that's circle. We love recycling and reusing. So I'm just going to go around and around. And look, there you go. It's nothing. All right, so let's down the middle, and I'm just going to really quick sketch this out and not worry about being too spot on. Her eyes and her nose and her mouth. Now, I didn't do that one as low as the other one, but is that going to matter? No, because honestly, this head comes off, and the head comes off. I wish my top of my head could come off, and all that stuff that's in there that just floats around, everything just goes away. But here we go. I know, really irrelevant, right? So this is going to be the other eye. But what we're going to do is we're just going to do the same thing. Okay. Now just kind of keep an eye on how wide you have left over there. So when you go over here, you have about the same, so you know where to do it. Now, we're not going to do the almond eye. We're going to do the other eye. Okay, so we're just going to leave like that for a second. And now the nose. I like the little, the little nose, but you definitely can do whatever kind of nose you want. This gives her a little different look. All right, and then the lips. The lips, the same thing. You can make your circles and your oval. I like doing this again just so you guys can see. And then we're going to go over and bring down, over and bring down, and then erase this out. And you can see I want to fix that just a little bit to shape, although I like it to be a little pouty like that. I'm kind of crooked here. And you just bring it down to where you want it. And then we got our little lips. And then our eyes. I'm going to erase these lines. Some people don't like to do the almond ones. It's up to you. I'm going to take them down and I'm going to take them across. I'm going to take it down and then take it across. Straight. Oh, she's sleeping. Now you can go in and put your eyeballs. I'm not measuring and being spot on right now because I don't want to keep you guys here forever. Okay, and you have your eyes, and I can see. Now, some people when they do this, they do that like up here in the eye and then kind of make it like that. I don't do it like that. But again, it's your gig. It's your painting. Okay. And just the eyes. And then you can go in and you can add your pupils. to whatever size you want. And we got our girl. Okay. And this is the other way that you can do it. And she's just as cute. Look at her. And then here's this one. So you can do either one. Either eye is great. Either face is great. It doesn't matter. And now once you draw these and you use those little things that I told you to use, you can go back. Like I'm not, the lip here is not, I'm not digging it. I need that bottom lip to be more. And you just go and play. So let me show you real quick what do I do with my scissors. Here they are. Let me just show you. So I'm going to cut this out as close to the line as I can, just so it's easier for me to hold. Okay. All right, so here we have her little face. I'm just cutting it out. I'm not cutting it out perfect because I'm not in a hurry, but I don't, you know. Okay. So we have her face, right? Look how beautiful that is on that background, though, because we're going to make her face pale. It's not going to be like a real peachy kind of face. It's going to be more pale because she's angelic. But I like that. Okay. So here we go. So here's our angel looking at us, right? Or you can have her sideways on her body and then have her dress and neck come down a little bit so she could be looking up. So that gives you more options if you want to put a sky in, if you want to do like a painting more than mixed media or whatever, but you may have her looking up, have a butterfly here, a bird, whatever, and she's kind of looking up. Very, very cute, very exciting. Or like I said, you can keep her straight, you can have her look this way, and it just gives you more of a, you know, more of options, because for me, when I do these backgrounds or whatever, sometimes it talks to me and says, like, I start out as one thing and it ends as another. I've said that a million times. I know you're probably sick of hearing it, but kind of like that's where I'm at. So once we get her on, I'm going to cut out the other one. And once we get her on, then we can think about whether we want to do the, you know, what we want to use for her dress or clothes or whatever we want to do. And I'm probably going to whitewash this whole background. Thinking about it, I haven't quite decided. And then I could bring more of these colors back in once we have her down and what we're doing. So that's kind of where that's at today. I just wanted to do the quick drawing and show you guys, you know, what I'm doing and what's next. I think it's so exciting that you guys are doing this with me, and continue to tag me because I love it and I love you guys. And as always, be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. And I'm hoping to be back with a vlog. I don't know about today. I don't know about tomorrow, but one of these days soon coming up. I have a lot to talk about. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys later.